The plan today is to replace the air suspension on the right side first and then the left, so the driver's side in the UK is the right side. So this side here that you can see, this wheel, so we're going to try and replace that. Air suspension, if you look at my previous videos, it's basically down there somewhere. You can probably just see that little bubble. Can you see that bubble in the back? I can't actually see it that well, but yep, just down there at the back. Okay. And before we do that, I've disconnected the battery. What you need to do then is, on the right hand side of the car, there's a panel that needs to be removed. So on the driver's side in the UK, we need to remove this panel to get access to the air compressor and the solenoid. And then what we're going to do is disconnect. So there's a couple of about 8-9 screws on this that have to come off. And what we're going to do is disconnect the air cushion or the air spring from the solenoid, and then basically take the wheel off, remove the air cushion, replace it, plug it back together and power it up, and hopefully it should work. So this is what this video is all about. Let's see how we get on. Panel off. I'm just going to show you what it looks like underneath. You've probably seen this in one of my other videos. So if we go under, we can see here, so we can see the solenoid, the air going to the passenger side, which is the left, the air going to the right, driver side, which is the blue, so that's going to my side, the one I want to change first. You can see the compressor, which is right in here. So what we're going to do is disconnect the solenoid, pull the clip off, okay, off, right. Then we're going to let the air out slowly on this side. So that's my side. Okay, give me a second and get a spanner. Now I've not fully jacked the car up yet because I want the air to come out. I want the weight of the car to take the air out. So what we're going to do is, first thing first, gradually just turn it. Do you hear the air start coming out? Let the air seep out until it stops, and then completely disconnect it. Don't take it all off in one go, otherwise it'll pop off because it's pressurized. Alright, so loosen it up slowly. As the air comes out, let the air come out, and then take it off completely. Don't just pull it off, otherwise it's just gonna just fly off basically because it's pressurized. Remember, the airbag has still got air in it. Okay, you can hear the air's coming out now. I can see the car's getting a bit lower. Let the air come out. Once it stops making that noise, then disconnect it completely. The air's out, and you can see the car's basically lowered down. I've got it held up by a little jack, but even then, it's because there's no air left in the suspension, the spring, the air cushion, or the air spring. The car's basically down. Now the next job is to get the wheel off. Jack the car up a bit, get the wheel off, and then we can actually replace the springs. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get the wheel off. Straightforward. You know how to do that. Get your locking nut, get your things, take that wheel off, get the car fully jacked up, and I'll probably secure it with some with an axle mount to hold it up, just as extra security. I ain't done this kind of stuff before, so taking the wheel off is straightforward. I've done that loads of times, but I've not actually gone in to change something like this mechanical, like the air spring. But it looks straightforward, so I'm going to give it a shot. I showed you how to disconnect the battery. I've showed you how to take the air out by loosening up the thing, by removing the panel underneath the driver's side, just under there. Where's my finger? There. So this is the next stage. Get the wheel off. Yep. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. So you can see we've got the wheel off, and you can see it's exposed. It's a bit soft. Yeah. So we're going to see what we can do to get that off. Yeah. It's probably got a leak around here somewhere. I think it looks pretty battered, to be honest. It's not that big. We have a new one ready to go. Cost about, you can get these off eBay for about 50 quid. If you want an original BM one, you're looking at a few hundred. I've got two of these for 100 quid, one for each side. You can get an R-Knot one, which is £200 a piece. But this should be fine. I mean, it's pretty much like for like, I think, by the looks of it. So it should be able to do the job. Okay, let's get down to business. Alright, to get it off, underneath, you've got these two clips. See them? get a screwdriver, push them in. So there's basically right under here, if you can see that, right under this. You got to push them in, and then they should come up. And then all you need to do is twist it 90 degrees, probably anti-clockwise, and this thing should just come out. I mean, it's got no air in it, so it's pretty soft, you can see. And that should be it really, so we'll give that a shot now. Okay, so I've managed to unclip it. So we just need to rotate anti-clockwise maybe. And then just pull it out. There we go. Just be careful because the airline's connected. So hold on a sec. Got to be careful we don't damage the airline. So you can see it right there. So what we're going to do is disconnect this, just undo the valve, and then this spring should just come out. I mean, it does look a bit worn. I'll show it to you a bit closer once I get this nut open. Just give me a sec. Find me a spanner, whatever I did with it. Okay, you can see it's a BMW original. Just trying to undo this. Just trying to get this open. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom in a bit so you get a better view. So I was slowly opening this bad boy up. I think you're just supposed to open him up. Done. Okay, let's get this off. Probably going to need to reuse this unless I think the new one's okay, because I need to get this cap off first. Look, see that? I need to get that off first, right? So let's get that off. How the hell are you supposed to get this off, man? Look, it actually broke. I'm not surprised what I was doing with this, I snapped. Anyway, let's see if that's, maybe it's meant to break. There you go, it's off. Okay, it's off. Okay, now we can get this thing out. Okay, let's have a look at this. Now, I'm just going to zoom out a bit. Okay, this is the old one. Okay, now if you look here, you can actually see the rubber's quite worn where it's been sitting for a long time. See that? So I'm sure there's a little leak here. Look at it, it's pretty worn. See that? Anyway, it's out. Let's just make sure it's exactly the same as the other one. So I mean, it's pretty battered. In terms of height, I think it's okay. We'll find out in a minute anyway. So new one, old one. Okay, so let's get this connected up. So I assume, first things first, let's get this one open. So give me a sec. Okay, so I've got the new one out, and it's come with a new nut and a little thing to go over the pipe. So let's put that. First we need to thread it through the hole. So let's get that done. Let's hope this works, please, man. So get this through there. bad boy on as well. This ain't gonna be easy, is it? Or is it? Don't want to break it and see anything. Gotta be real careful, don't break this thing. Oh no, hold on. Nicely. Okay, first we need to put this bad boy on. Okay, let's get this on. And then we put that on. Okay, so it goes on about, you can see the mark from the last one. And you need to make sure it's like this. I just don't want to break it because the other one that I took off broke, so if I break this I've got another one, I guess, because I've got the other spring, but there you go. Okay, looks like it's fine. Okay, see that? It's on. Closer look. Okay, this is hard work, man. For me anyway. Okay, I hope that's on high enough. And then what do we do? Let's see. Put that in, I guess, like this. Start winding it up. Maybe. I hope this is right. So we'll have to test it because we want to make sure there's no leaks and stuff. Once I got the car jacked up, I mean I had a problem with the locking nut to get the wheel off, and that was a bit annoying, to be honest. I didn't have the right, not the jack, the actual thing, the spanner or whatever you want to call it. I didn't have the right size in this car. I'm surprised. I'm sure I've done this before. And I need a proper spanner. These adjustable ones just don't really cut it because they just don't, they're too wide. They don't fit in the spaces that you want them to fit. See what I mean? A bit of shit. And I've got like a socket set. I keep doing this the wrong way. Sounds pretty tight. I have no idea if that's good enough. Let's get it on there and see. So what we need to do is get this back in. Okay. Alright. Something I forgot to mention, okay, which is that you see on this part here, it hooks into something. So we need to attach it to the top first. So we need to twist it up, put it in there, twist it anti-clockwise so it locks in the top, and then we clip it to the bottom. Okay, so I didn't do that. I clipped it to the bottom, which is wrong. So I need to go back. I've obviously detached it again. I'm going to clip this into the top first and then push it down and clip it into the bottom. Okay, so we'll try that now. So I've got it clipped to the top. You can see that now. Just get it clipped to the bottom. The only thing I'd say, right? Yeah, should be alright. It is just, it's a bit difficult to get on. I think it's on, but just eyeball it. Come out now. Okay, so now that's looks like it's in. Now it's not moving, it's solid. And it's clipped in at the top as well, which is what we wanted. Okay, now we can put the wheel on. Okay, back it up. Alright, so the wheel's on temporarily, just to put most of the nuts in, but not like super tight, so I can take them off in case there's a leak. I reconnected the hose near the solenoid, so that's back on. Hopefully it's tight enough. I don't have the right spanner for it, to be honest, but I've got it tight as I can. So there might be a leak. So I'm not saying it's going to guarantee to work, but there might be a leak. So now what I'm going to do is connect the battery up and see if this thing is in the right position to lift the suspension, right? So it should start to rise straight away, I would guess. Once the car's fired up, let's see. I'm going to connect the battery now, see. So it's working. I think the car's going back up. Is it going to hold? I can hear the actuator. Okay, now it's on. The car's at full height. The question is it leaking? So let's have a quick look to do. Alright, let's patch it. Look, the car seems okay. Let's put the tyres on. We need to give it a day or two, see if it's still leaking. If not, then we're sorted. If it is, then we need to look at it again. Alright? Wicked. So I need to put the panel back on, tighten the wheel nuts up, and probably take it for a spin, see if it's okay. Hopefully there's nothing drastically wrong. And it holds together, yeah? Alright guys, catch you in a bit.